or the cloud. Okay, welcome, welcome. I am excited that Deb is here to join us to talk about online hostess sales. This is something that Deb is a rock star at. I feel like every time she does an online hostess sale, and she does them pretty frequently, she has between like 50 and 100 pieces just out the door, and she has high energy. She's so great. She just brings the crowd in. And so I've asked her to do a start to finish on what she does for her online hostess sales. Am I echoing on your end? No, I'm just kind of echoing on my end. Okay, well, so everyone needs to be muted. I have muted everyone, and I'm gonna let Deb take over. She is a rock star. She is under Erin Rappold, who is one of my first girls and a coach. And it's been so awesome to watch Deb grow, just grow as a friend and as a mom and in her business. She has just become a rock star with LuLaRoe, and I'm so proud of her. And she actually just presented at the Super Saturday and did a great job. And so, Deb, I am just excited for you and for your growth and just everything that you're doing. So why don't you share with us just a little bit about yourself, maybe like a 2-sentence why, and then go ahead and get started. And we'll leave a little bit of time at the end for some Q&A. All right, so Deb.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Catherine. You're so sweet. I'm really excited to do this today. I actually have an online sale tonight, so I'm going to pull up the group and kind of show you guys step by step what I do. So yeah, I've been with LuLaRoe for a little bit over a year. In December, I got my close of 2015, and I love it, and it's crazy. I have 3 little children. I live in Virginia, in Chesapeake, and yeah, I kind of started this just to have some fun money, and didn't really know what was going to happen, and now I'm here, and I'm really grateful, and it's just things that I never, ever, ever, ever thought I would be doing, so it's kind of a proud moment to be able to share with you girls, so thanks for listening. So basically, when I really enjoy the personal aspect of LuLaRoe. I love in-home pop-ups. They are definitely my favorite. However, like now, just with life and babies and stuff, and time, I guess my family actually likes me. They want to hang out with me. So I've kind of been moving more towards online sales, but I don't want to lose that kind of intimate, personal, like LuLaRoe connection. So I do a lot of private online Facebook sales. So there's no special kind of formula for these. I'm going to share exactly what I do in terms of building the group and all of that. But I think that the most important thing is your hostess, and it's not even like that she's good and peppy, and that's fabulous, but it's really about the connection that you make with your customers before they're your hostesses. I don't have people that just join my group and then want to host a party. The parties that I have and that are successful are the ones that they've been shopping with me for a while. They know me, we're friends now, and they trust me enough to kind of introduce their girls to me. They know that I'm going to take care of them. So that is the number one most important thing, is to get to know your customers. Your VIP page is really important in terms of like building those relationships. That's so important. I would focus on that more than the sales. If you're sad about 10-piece parties or having 70 people in your VIP group, you shouldn't be. That's a great opportunity to just kind of like hammer down your customer service and make them feel so special and fall in love with these clothes. So that's my number one, is to get to know your hostess. Just like be friends. When I have a Google form for every sale, they have to fill out a Google form. And it's funny because sometimes it'll be like, no, I don't want to host a party. No. Yeah, okay, I'm ready. So sometimes making them fill it out all the time, it's just kind of like, do you want to host one? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? So I always do that. Generally people will say, okay, I'm ready. Like they'll message me about hosting a party. Sometimes I have to ask, but not often, because I know these girls now, and they want to host. So we talk and we figure out like what's the best day. I explain to them how I do the private shopping. I always pick the midweek. Wednesdays are usually my online party dates. That way I have Wednesday to window shop, Thursday to get invoices going. Yes.
Are y'all really great on your end? Talking?
Wait, what?
Oh, now it's better. On my end, it was going like that.
Wonky. Oh, I'm so sorry. My internet's been funky. It says I have good service. Okay. Oh yeah, the audio is jumbled. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So customer service, that's the most important part if you missed that part. Getting to know your hostess is the most important. So what I do is I pick the date. Midweek works for me. Everyone's busy on the weekends, I feel, and especially at nighttime, you're going out for dinner and stuff. So I usually do in the middle of the week, I do it at 8 p.m., whatever time zone my hostess is, because it's after the kids go to bed. That's really important. So then what I do, and I'm going to show you guys a group. I created 2 groups last night because I have 2 online sales coming up right when I get home from cruise. So I wanted to have these all ready. So now all I have to do is add my hostess and go from secret to close. So everything, like the groundwork is already laid out. So I'm going to go to that one first. Okay, let me find it. Not Megan. Okay. Oh, geez. Sorry, girls. I thought it was right here. Aww. All right, so what I do first is I create a cover photo for all of my groups, and I like to do, I like to use PicMonkey. I do, and I'm going to show you, but for some reason this is just not liking me. I like to do the name of the pop-up, so like so-and-so sale, and then I like to do all the information. So let me show you this one that I made. Can you see that? I don't know if it's a little bit weird. It's really, it's like clean and clear, and it just says Megan's Online LuLaRoe Boutique. I always have the date in the cover photo of when my sale is, the time, and then if I do a shipping special, like I'll do, if you have more than $75 in your order, it ships for free. So I usually put something about what we're doing. So if it's a special, shop from over whatever pieces of inventory, just something fun. But I just like that all of the information is on the cover photo. I basically inundate these people with the date and the time of the sale. It's in every single post. So that's the first thing I do, is create the cover photo. The next thing I do is my group description. It's basically the exact same as the description in my shopping group. I mirror my shopping group. That way my hostess, who has been shopping with me for a long time, knows exactly what to expect in her sale, which makes it easier for her to explain things to her friends. It also helps because then if those friends decide to join my group, it's the exact same format. They're not surprised. Consistency is key. And I keep all of these things, like my description. I'll briefly read it. It just says, like, welcome to the gorgeous world of LuLaRoe. This group is created just for you. You get to privately shop my inventory from your computer. I explain a little bit about LuLaRoe. I explain how to shop. I explain shipping. I explain, exchanges, and I put my shopping group in there. So basically it's the exact same thing that you might have in your VIP group. And all of this is secret right now until I'm ready to make it closed. So I add a friend or a teammate into it because you have to put someone in there. So everything is secret until it's ready to go. So I have the cover photo. I have, the settings done. I like to change the name of the sale. You can go to edit settings, and instead of being like facebook.com/group/ a bunch of numbers, I change it to Megan's Online Sale or Megan's LuLaRoe Sale, just so it looks cleaner. So when they share the group, it looks a little more official. Then I do my group description. Sale date is in there. The hostess's name is in there, all of that stuff. My shopping group is in there. And then, and my Google form is in there also. So after I do that, I create an album, and it's just like a Styles I Carry album, just so I can kind of reference it later, even though I will go through all of the styles. So it just make a little quick photo album in here. I'll show you guys. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But so photos, and then I have my album. So it's just the different styles I carry, and just that the size chart and the pricing. Just so in case they get lost, they can always find that. So after I do all of that, I add my hostess into the group, and I clean up the wall from all those, all the editing things. And I add her. I make her an admin so she can add her friends without me having to approve them. And sorry, I'm just getting all these funny things. So I make her the admin, and she invites her friends to come shop. And it's still going to be closed because I don't like randoms coming in, but she's also in charge now. So when everybody's in the group, and I encourage her to, like, you know, send people a private message. I also create this little graphic, and I'll show it to you. But in our back office and assets, it's like an online pop-up invite. Okay. So what I do is I edit that in PicMonkey, and it says, I'm going to pull it up for you guys because it's actually really great. It says, you know, online pop-up, and I write with Megan and LuLaRoe Deb Stewart. And then it'll say the date, and it'll say the time, and then I add in the Facebook group link on the bottom. They can't click on it because it's just a graphic, but it's a visual for them. So she can post that on her wall, and so it's like an invitation to the pop-up, and she can post that on her personal page and put the group link with it, or put the link in the comments to the group. She can text that to her friends and be like, hey, I'm doing this LuLaRoe pop-up, here's the information. And then they have a visual. I am going to find it for you as I keep going. Megan. So after that, I do an introduction. Oh, here's the online pop-up that I'm talking about. So this is actually, the blank one is in our assets in the back office. So I've just added like LuLaRoe pop-up. Oh, and up here I say shop from home, sizes 2T to 3XL, shipping specials, because I'm doing the free shipping over $75. And then I just put the date, the time, and the Facebook.com Megan LuLaRoe sale on the bottom. So it's just something like more visual. So people, you know, graphics are great. So then I do an introduction post. I think that's really important. People need to know who they're buying these clothes from. So your hostess knows you, but her friends don't. And I don't want to be that creepy girl that's just selling clothes. So I always make an introduction. And I just write like, hi, I'm Deborah. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you to Megan. I tag my hostess in every single thing that I do. Thank you, Megan, for allowing me to shop with you and your friends and sharing all this. I explain a little bit about how I got started with LuLaRoe, and I put a picture of my family. That way they have a face and a name and a real person behind the computer screen. And then my hostess will usually do a little, hey guys, I'm so glad you're here kind of thing. And she'll explain like LuLaRoe and how she likes it. So, oh, I forgot to mention this. I also have a Google form that I send my hostess. It is just like, when's your sale date? It explains a little bit about hostessing, what her rewards are going to be. And it's like, I agree and I'm excited. So they have to agree to it. And it's like a little signature almost. And then I know that they've read it and that they're ready to go. I also had this amazing hostess a couple months ago, and she created this video for me. It was how to be a hostess from a hostess. And so I have that file now, and I share that with my hostesses. They can, and it's very long, but she had a 100-piece party. She rocked that party. And so she just gave tips and tricks. So my hostess gets to watch that instead of just looking at me, which is kind of nice. So I do my little intro. They're all prepped. The hostess is ready to go. And then after I did my intro and the hostess does her intro, I do a little about LuLaRoe post. It's just a little bit about the uniqueness of the product, the different, you know, there's so many styles, all that. And I have a couple graphics that's, you know, LuLaRoe facts, maybe a little bit about the names of the clothes, how it's a part of the family, just whatever I'm in the mood for. And to make it really easy, I save all of these in Word. It's actually in my notes. So I can copy and paste every single time I have a sale and just change the name. So that makes it so much easier now. And I have like a folder that has all of my online sale graphics that I use. So I just have to go to my folder. I click on that picture of me and my family. I copy and paste what I usually say. And then I'm good to go. So it's a real time saver. Beep, beep. And that's with all of my posts. Everything is copy and paste. I tweak a little things to, you know, time and date and stuff like that. So after I do my About LuLaRoe post, I start off with a giveaway every single time. And there's so many cute graphics that's like, what's your level of LuLaRoe addiction? I always give away 2 pairs of leggings to get started. I do 1 pair of leggings to like the addicts, and then I give a pair of leggings away to somebody who's brand new to LuLaRoe. So it gets you comfortable with your group. You'll be able to see, are there a ton of new people in here? Are there a lot of people who know what they're doing? So that's a great way to kind of gauge your group. So what I do is I pick a winner, and then they get to choose a pair of leggings in the sale that's coming up. So that's great. Respond to all the
Hey, Deb, think you're frozen.
Here, I can't wait. Wait, need to to that you're actually. Am I still? Am I okay?
You're
good on
I
my
think
end.
you're good.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
I can move closer to my Wi-Fi. We're having issues. So yeah, we got the giveaway stuff. That's really important. It's a great way to gauge your audience. I love when there's a lot of new people. You can tell that's going to be a fun party. So after I do the giveaway, I start and this is where I'm going to show you guys everything. I start introducing the styles. I don't want to overwhelm these people with a bunch of posts. So I usually I always do this group a week ahead of the sale, about a week. So if my sale's on a Wednesday, the previous Wednesday is when I open it up. I don't think you need any more than a week to share all this stuff. So then the second day, full day, I'll start with a style. I'll start with maybe skirts, okay? Leggings, I never even talk about leggings in online sales. People know that LuLaRoe is leggings. I don't need to advertise them. I choose not to. You guys can. I don't want to sell leggings. They're not my favorite. So I start with the skirts or the dresses. And sometimes I go off of what my hostess has posted. So she posted a picture of herself in the Carly first. So that's what I started talking about. And what I do is and these are all copy and pasted too. I do a little blurb about the Carly. I loved Megan's picture of the Carly dress, so let's start there. I'm so in love with this dress. There's many ways to wear it. I explain how it fits, the things you can do with it. I try to add all the seasons into it, and then I'll talk about the sizing, and then I do the cover photo of it, and then a couple pictures that I have of myself in the clothes. So here I have the different sizes. I have with solid leggings, I have it with jeans, and I have it layered. So it's just a good visual. So that's all in one post. So the next post, maybe an hour or two later, I'll do another dress. Sometimes I combine them, like Nicole and Amelia. Sometimes I put them together. It just depends on, how much time you have, if you're in a crunch or that kind of stuff. But I have taken the photos that I have taken of myself and I put them in a little online sale album on my computer so I can go reference them. And sometimes I use the back office ones, just so it's different shapes and sizes of women so they can see the clothes on other body types. But that's what I do with all of them. So every day is something different. Skirts is another day. The next day is tops. The next day might be kids. The next day is layering. So after we've gone through everything, and my hostess is in the meantime, she's sharing pictures of herself, Lola, shirts. So after, she's posting memes. If you know your hostess well, they've been in your sales before, they kind of know what to do. If they don't, check in on them, but I haven't really had to yet. Here she is. And you got to tell them, people respond way more to your hostess than they're going to me. My posts they look at, but they don't comment on, they comment on her. So that's important to get her posting stuff. Oh, last night I did a little live video because I got a new box. So I just went live really fast and did a little sneak peek and explained to them, this is all for you girls. You guys are first dibs. You're a private sale. So then I start off with giveaways. I just do little giveaways. I do $5 Lulabucks and free shipping. So this is what I do. I put all 4 or all 5 of the styles in a collage. And I, make a cute graphic. And my giveaway is, okay, ladies, giveaway number 1. What's your favorite? These are all the dresses I carry, 4 dresses. And I say, we went over dresses, so now you get to share. Tell us which one you like the most or are interested in checking out tomorrow. 2 of you will score $5 in Lulabucks plus free shipping. If you own any of these yourself, we'd love to see a selfie. So it's a great way to A, get people engaged because they're winning something, and then B, it forces them to look at the styles and think about what are they excited about looking, what do they like the most. And then it's kind of fun to see what people say. So I do this with every single style. We did a dress one, we did a layering one, we did a shirt one, and we did a skirt one. I should probably do a kids one. But so there are 4 different giveaways, so that means there's 8 chances to win. And even though the amount's not a lot, it's just still fun to keep people engaged. I like to do Lulabucks giveaway. It's my favorite giveaway. Then I don't have to remember to ship anything. So that's just me. But it could be anything. It could be nothing, but that's just something that works for me. So after we do the giveaway, it's usually time for the sale. So today is my sale. So this morning I created a video, and I create this for every single sale that I do, whether it's in my main group or a private sale, it's a little how to shop video. And it's just me explaining the sale. I go over the ins and outs of the sale a little bit, like shipping. I go over window shopping. I go over how to find the photos. I take my phone and I show them how to get to the photos. I talk about the Google form, everything they need to know, and then I do a blurb on the top that explains it all. So it's like a rundown and then the video. So then I tell my hostess, okay, the pinned post is up. Tag your friends that are new and might need help. It's a great way to reference people who don't know what to do. So when they say, oh my gosh, I can't find the albums, I can tag them in this. I'm pinning to the top.
Hey, Deb.
Okay, so that's my pin.
Deb, yeah. Will you read that blurb that you have?
Yes. I'll go fast. Happy day. I get really excited about sales. That's just my personality. This video is going to explain all the shopping. Here's a quick rundown. So it's about the sale, when I'm going to start uploading, the time. Please tag me with questions. I encourage them to tag me if they need a close-up, if they have a sizing question, if they want to see a shirt with a pair of leggings. I love window shopping because it takes the pressure off of me. And if people are not comfortable with LuLaRoe, they can't just have albums pop up at them. They need to see this stuff and think about it. And then they think about it and they're thinking about it all day. So they're really off. It also lets them be able to say, oh, friend, look at these cool clothes. So then I do talk about shipping and the time, talk about how to shop, a quick little blurb on how to view the inventory. It says watch me, and then go to info, photos, albums, then how to claim, comment sold to claim, and then next, how to pay. Done shopping, click this link. I put my Google form in this pinned post, and then once you get your zero, I talk about how exchanges. So I want them all to be happy. I stress that so much in private sales because, and I wrote it down because it's really important. You need to be patient with online sales like this because you're going to get a lot of new people to LuLaRoe. They're going to have a lot of questions, and they're going to
Hey, Deb, hold on for a second. Y'all, there's a lot of background noise, so make sure that you're muted. Can you please mute yourself? I still hear background noise. All right, perfect. Keep going. Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, so you have to be patient, and you have to understand that you are going to get, I do exchanges only. I don't stress that, but people kind of know that. You're going to get some things returned to you. So that's just the nature of the beast. But I stress the fact that I want them to be happy with their clothes. And if they need to exchange something 10 times, I don't care, because I don't want their LuLaRoe sitting in their closet and being like, oh, that horrible lady didn't let me exchange it. I want them to be wearing it and happy and wanting more. So I will go, I bend over backwards with that kind of stuff. And I let them be very secure in that, so they're comfortable to shop. I also like to walk them through sizing and stuff like that. You get a lot of questions. It's really nice. Just make sure that you're super present with your online sales before the sale and during it. When I have a sale, we'll be doing this tonight. We start pulling as people claim, and we comment on everything. I have a friend, I can't even call her as an assistant because she's my friend who loves LuLaRoe. So, and she saves my life. And so we comment on everything that's being claimed, and then we're there to ask questions. I stay in this room during an online sale. I don't sit on my couch because people are like, oh, does this shirt look good with this? They need a close-up of this material. How does this fit? Is this stretchy? That kind of stuff. And you have to do that. You can't just post pictures and walk away. It's really, really important. So I also wanted to talk about super fast, selling yourself short. This is in general, and I'm sorry that I'm kind of going off topic, but discounts and stuff like that, you don't really need to do them. I had a hard time, I didn't never, but I had a hard time giving stuff away in the beginning because you're still making your money and it's hard to kind of be overly generous. So when I do giveaways, I'll do the $5 off and stuff like that. But just don't sell the product short. What it costs, it's worth it. So, free shipping's great. That's something that you can write off at the end of the year and stuff like that. But as far as discounting products, you don't need to do that. I don't know if people do, but you really don't need to. And I would highly suggest not, because then people are just going to get used to it. And you don't want them to be like, oh, but I had all these discounts in this sale and now I'm going shopping in your sale and the prices, whatever. So anyways, yeah. So the Google form, we did all that. being present, super important. Going that extra mile for people, like if this is their first time shopping, you want this to be the best LuLaRoe experience that they've ever had. Like I want to be their go-to LuLaRoe girl. I'm the first person maybe who's sold it to them. I want them to remember me. I want them to have a good experience, and I want them to come back and shop again. So what I do after a sale, I do not push anybody to join my group. I post my link after the fact. I always check in on them like a couple days after they've gotten their mail. I'm very, hey, your stuff is shipped. Hey, look at this big bag of stuff that's going to the post office. And then I'll be like, hey, how do you guys like everything? You know, I go over the care instructions again a couple days after the sale closes, and I invite them to join my shopping group if they want to, and maybe they don't, and that's okay. Like, I don't care if they don't. Maybe they probably will later. They have to, sometimes it takes a while. They have to like fall in love with the clothes first. So don't be discouraged if, oh my gosh, I did all this work and nobody joined my shopping group. That's okay, because the next time I have a sale in my shopping group, I go back to these sales and I post, hey ladies, just want to say hey, and if you're in the mood to shop, here's a link to my shopping group. We'd love to see you. And you'd be surprised a month later how many people will join your group, because they got to like get comfortable with the clothes and they've started to fall in love. It doesn't always happen overnight for people. And not everybody can shop all the time. So just be patient and just check in on them. You can email and follow up and just make sure that they're liking everything. You know, if somebody ordered a bunch of stuff, I like to check in and stuff like that. I always write thank you cards, handwritten no matter what. I don't wrap stuff. I don't have time. I do like to say thank you for stuff. And that's really all I do. So yeah, do you guys have any questions? Oh, wait. I do make, okay, so is it okay if I just kind of go through this list? Yes, Catherine, do you care?
Yeah, go through the question list.
Okay, I'm going to start from the top. Can't turn my camera on. Okay, I am having so many issues getting my hostesses engaged and to post. So Christina said that, Parsons, do you create like a separate group? The reason why I create separate groups is because it's hard to send brand new people to LuLaRoe in with 3,000 other people. That's not fair to them, and that's not fair to your hostess. So even though it takes time and it's a little extra work, if 2 people shop, that's awesome. I just booked a pop-up in April, and she's like, I'm just like, I don't know, I don't want to be like not worth your time. And I was like, girl, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like if 3 people fall in love with it, that's awesome. That's 3 new customers. And 3 new people who are happy. So for me, I don't have that issue, and getting to know your hostess, I think, might help with the posting and stuff like that. Or send her a couple memes that she could post. Just like, hey, here's some ideas, stuff like that. She has not added anyone. Okay, I have a hostess guide and tips. That's so weird. I'm really blessed, I think. I just have awesome customers. There's no special stuff. I'm really engaged with my customers, and I think that helps. I do make a different group for each sale, and you can't delete groups. All you can do is remove people. I don't even do that, and I keep them on my favorite list so I can pop in a month and say, hey, I'm having a sale, I'm having a fundraiser. So I don't do that. I don't delete the group. So I was asking my husband last night, I was like, I wonder if Facebook will ever tell me I can't make any more groups, but they haven't yet. I only do about 1 sale in my VIP group per month, if that, because I like to meet new people and I like to get new shoppers, and my shoppers still like me. I do 1 private sale a week online, maybe 1 every other week. It depends. I'm kind of adjusting my schedule and kind of seeing what works for my family right now. My online pop-ups are 8 a.m. and then or 8 p.m. and then I just let people shop till whenever they're done shopping. Once everyone seems to be done, then it's kind of over. But if they want to keep claiming stuff, that's fine. If it's a slow pop-up and my hostess is like, she's fab, and they usually are, I will open up that, I will share the link in my VIP group, and if people feel like popping over to shop, they're more than welcome to. And I still give them all of the hostess rewards for that. All right. My friends don't want to be added to a million groups all the time. Yeah. Oh, no. So I've never had my hostess go live. I don't even do that I tried it the other day, but it doesn't, I don't know. I'm really old school and really simple about stuff, like extremely, I don't play games, and I don't know. I'm just very clear cut, and this is how it works, and I'm here to help. And I think the simplicity of things, it helps people. So I hope that this helped. And if anybody has any other questions, y'all can ask, or you can totally message me. It might take me a little long to respond because my brain hurts sometimes. But yeah, I think just having fun and being genuine and letting these people know who they're shopping from is really important. And we had an awesome time at Super Saturday. Mark said the best thing ever, and I don't know if he even said it at Super Saturday, but it was, when you look at a sale, you can't look at it in terms of money. Like, you have to look at it in terms of like giving something, giving people an experience, giving your hostess the free clothes. It can't be about how much money is this going to make me. Once that perspective shifts, everything changes. My husband and I talk about it all the time, but like, I've never done sales. This is my first time. It has to be service over sales. It has to be. Everything else will follow customer service. I promise you. I have awesome success with LuLaRoe. I have no idea how. I have no experience with anything except for momming it up. And I just really genuinely like people. So that's how I do it. I create a new group. I just name it. Yeah, I name it like Ashley's LuLaRoe sale, online sale. I am usually friends with my hostesses. You can make them an admin though. I've never used Row with me. I've never used Shop the Row. I'm telling you girls, I'm so old school.
So do you do, Deb, so you
Yes.
retake your pictures, your entire inventory for each sale?
Mm-mm.
Or do you use?
No, I just photograph as it comes in, and I use Leafy Peach now, which I didn't for a very long time. So basically what I do is after a sale, I create a folder, and it says a photo folder. It says Ashley's online sale and the date, and everything that was claimed in that sale, I move the photos from my albums on my computer to that. I don't want to delete them yet because people are going to exchange or return. Like, I know that they are.
Okay.
So I don't delete them until like a month away.
So you do all your pictures individually, because that's what I use Row with me now, and I'm going back and forth. I have a new assistant, and I'm going back and forth on if I want to do albums or not. And I've talked to a bunch of girls that were on President's Council with me last year that are like high sellers, and they retake the pictures. I mean, not for this, but for like their VIP sales, they retake the pictures every week in like groups of 3, but they sell like crazy. And so I'm trying to work smarter, not harder. But we have looked into also the Swift order. Is that a lot like, I guess Swift order uploads for you, correct? So you don't go to Facebook jail. Do you use?
Nope. I'll start uploading this afternoon, and I just do like one album at a time. And I do it based on like, I'll do all my extra smalls and extra smalls in once, and then I'll do the next. So it takes like throughout the day, but I just leave my computer up, and when my kids are eating lunch, I'll upload a couple albums, stuff like that. So I'll kind of show you what my pictures look like in my shopping group right now. I don't oversell because I don't have 1,000 online sales going at once. So I double check. I take my computer and I go through this super fast and make sure everything's there. And like after I upload the photos for window shopping, I'll do it again and be like, okay, I'm questioning this shirt. Do I really have it? And then if I don't, I can delete it really fast. But so like this is what my shopping group looks like right now. Let's look at Randy's. So this is, I don't have fancy things. That's like a command strip, and it's hanging from a string, like to make it lie flat. These are what my photos look like. And like, that's it. It's really simple.
It looks good though.
And then they're just like, get a lighting kit if you don't have one. If you don't have a lighting kit, you need a lighting kit. They're like $70 on Amazon. So yeah, I don't use any platforms to load, just Facebook. Removing inventory, I just do it as you're like, even for an online pop-up, before I take my clothes from my living room back on the racks, I do them based on style. So I'll go through my Irmas and I'll have my computer, and whatever's not there, I'll delete it right there. I'm trying to be better at that. I used to wait till like the day before the sale and go through everything. It just takes too long. So if you just kind of do it gradually throughout the week, it's really helpful. Have you noticed? Okay, I have never used a mannequin for photos. And I can't even imagine dressing a mannequin. That sounds horrible. I have not noticed difference. I have been doing it this way since I started LaRoe, and it works perfectly for me. To be honest with you, I like to do the individual pictures because I like when people go to my albums and it says like 130 images. To me, that just looks awesome. Like I want to shop from that album. That's why I choose to do individual pictures, and then I don't have to retake them. So all my leggings are individual and stuff like that. I do in-home. Yeah, so basically, Sue, after you do your in-home, when you get home, I don't know if you have a Lula room and you hang your stuff back up, do your inventory as you hang stuff up. I also have a weirdly photogenic memory. I'm so smart. Photographic memory. So I kind of always remember what I sold, except for leggings. Leggings are one of those things I have to go through 100 times. But I usually remember what I sold, but as I'm hanging it all back up, I go through my computer and I go through the specific album. I have a Lola album, I have a Randy album on my computer, and I go through them all. They're all arranged by size, and I double check and I delete them as I'm hanging stuff back up.
Hey, Deb, can you pull up your legging? Show me how you hang a legging. Do you just hang it over
I put it on my table. Here's my leggings.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just so plain and simple.
Yeah.
And then I do a close-up. Anybody want cell phones? I have like 100. It's Valentine's Day, sort of. Yeah, so it's really easy. My solids, what I've started doing is putting all them in one picture because that's just annoying. I actually don't even post all my solid leggings in a sale because it just drives me bananas. I pick 3 different shades of blue, and then I put a little sticky on them, like 1, 2, 3, and that's it for the sale. They don't need 100 different shades of blue to shop from. It's too confusing for them, and it's too confusing for me. For in-homes. Yeah, you could do that. A lot of people use like Shop the Row for in-homes, and they kind of delete stuff as people check out. I just don't.
Okay. What, how much is Leafy Peach a month?
$4.95, I think. It's so worth. I mean, I know there's different programs and I haven't researched them all. I just did Leafy Peach. I'm obsessed with it. I still use my Google form, so I cross-check, but holy cow, I used to waste so much time like pulling all this stuff because you have to think about it. If you have a bunch of new people in a group, they don't really know like how to they're like, I got a skirt, you know what I mean? And they're like, and they got really excited. So they're like, I think I got 5 things. And you're like, oh, I don't know. Also, when I send invoices, especially for new people, I will just in like the notes section of your invoice, I'll describe all of their items just super fast so they know exactly what they're getting. And then they can say, oh, but you missed this. You know what I mean? So I always try to, especially if they get 3 pairs of leggings, I'll be like, OS hearts, OS black with chevron. I do that kind of stuff so they know. Okay. But yeah, Leafy for me works awesome.
Awesome.
I don't delete the group.
Also, I have another question. So during the sale, are you pulling as they're claiming? And just
yeah, so Elizabeth helps me. Yeah, we have an empty rack. I do not take things off the hangers until they're paid for because I don't want to make more work for myself. So I have a bucket for leggings and skirts, and then I have an empty rack, and we just pull things off. And like we'll just be talking like, hey, did you get this one? Did you talk to this girl? Did you respond to this person? And yeah, we do it that way, and that makes it so much easier. If you could have somebody, like even your husband, like it's fun to see all that money you're gonna make. So have him come and help you pull up leggings, throw them in a bin, and that way when I'm invoicing, I am 100% sure that I'm ready to invoice because I know that I touched those items. How do I do the pictures of short skirts? I put them on a skirt hanger and I just take a picture. So I double up my skirts because I don't want to have that many hangers. So here's how I photograph my azures. They're just hanging there, looking cool. Yep, nothing fun.
How many
maxis I fold over.
How many items do you have?
I have like 2,300 pieces of clothes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like, I have some solid leggings. I'll tell you one thing though, girls, I choose not to invest a lot of money into leggings. And I have to say that has really helped my business, like a lot. I had a bunch, and I understand like winter people buy leggings, but when I have parties and I sell 20, 30 pairs of leggings, I don't buy 20 more. I'll make, I don't know. I don't want to sell leggings. I don't want all those holes coming back to me. I want to sell like pretty things. So that's what I try to focus on. So yeah.
The profit's better.
Yeah. So, and it's so much more fun to open a box of new clothes rather than new, like, in my opinion. But I'm awkwardly shaped, so sometimes the leggings don't look good on me. But yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate you taking the time to do this for us. And you are a rock star. I'm so proud of you and your team, and you're a good leader. And
I'm excited.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see you on the quiz.
I know, I can't wait. So yeah, girls, just be nice to people. Like, be like super genuine and let them get to know you. Practice good customer service. That's all I can say.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. And I am going to record this and I'll post it on Fancy Pants. So thanks again, Deb. Love you. And I will see you soon.